Hi guys, Fagun Shah from Integration Lab here, and just wanted to record a quick video like how can you ask for support from Public team. Doesn't matter which product it is, but this should be the standard procedure for the support, right? So the base thing is go to, let's suppose we want to ask for support for Public Connect. So if you are logged into Public Connect, you can go to this help section. So the number one way is to check for the video on their YouTube channel, right? So you can just click on YouTube and it will take you to the YouTube video, and on there you can just search the channel first, right? Let's suppose let
this
me
video,
show
I will be
you.
explaining you the process.
So if we go here, you have
So a
a
lot of users
search bar here, right? And you can, for example, we want search WhatsApp related fluent form. Let's try fluent form, right? So you can see the videos from fluent form already, right? So the key thing here is that you don't always need the exact video actually, right? You need the video where your trigger is used and your action is used, right? So let's suppose you want to send data from fluent form to Google Sheet, but in first 4 video that video is not available, but you can see that fluent form is used as a trigger. So yeah, you can still watch the half video and set up your trigger, right? And then you can search Google Sheet again, and you can see the video where data is being sent to Google Sheet, right? So WhatsApp to Google Sheet, jot form to Google Sheet is very useful video in that case. Gravity form to Google Sheet is also very useful video in that case, right? So this is the first way, right, where it is do it yourself DIY type of thing, right? So that was the first way. Now there is another way. When you click on ask a question, you need to create an account on here, and you need to ask your question whether publicly or as a private. If you ask it publicly, anyone who is a member of a Public Connect forum will be able to see your question, and will be able to answer your question as well, okay? But again, 98% of questions are answered by their own team, okay? So don't think that if it is a forum you are never going to get a proper answer, okay? 98% answers are given by their own team, okay? So always ask on forum, okay? Or you can just ask into private discussion as well, where only you and their support team will be able to see the question, in case your question has some sensitive detail, client details, which you don't want to share, right? Now let's come to the main part. When you click on ask a question, you need to select public, and let's suppose I will select private discussion for now, okay? And let's type Facebook, okay? USC or Razorpay, actually Razorpay, and you will see that this question is already being asked. So you can always check the answer before you post any new question, right? If it is a similar issue faced by someone else or not, what was the solution for that, and you can maybe implement that solution right away. You don't need to wait for support, right? One more thing, you also need to include your workflow name, right? Your Public Connect account name, in case it is different from your forum.public.com account name, okay? So just make sure you do that as well. Next, you need to include the history ID, or you need to include the screenshot or video recording of it. I always prefer video recording from my clients. In case some client ask me, can you look into my workflow, I always tell them first share the video recording of the problem you are facing. It will clear a lot of things for me, okay? Also, you also get to like explain your issue in detail in the video recording. So video recording is the best thing. If you can't do that, then you should try screenshot, okay? And if you can't do screenshot, then just give the task history ID for which you are getting issue, or the workflow name for in which you are getting the issue, right? So always make sure you do that, okay? Now there are many times where people are want instant response, but this is the standard time which Public team works. So which is Saturday, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. But most of the time they are available on Saturday as well, okay? They also don't work on Indian holidays because they are from India, right? So just keep that in mind whenever you like try to contact them next time, that 24 hours turnaround time is a normal thing across all the SaaS I have used, right? So this is the thing. One more thing, many people want to request the integration. So how can you do that? I will share that as well. So in order to do that, you need to go to this particular link, publi.hellonext.co. This is their request integration request platform, right? And then you need to select the board, new, core, or update existing application, right? Core feature request or new application, right? For example, you want to request a whole new application, for example Dapsado, then you need to post it in here. If you want to give suggestion for core features, for example you want to give suggestion to them that you should implement delay in a native time zone, right? Then you can do it by selecting this board, or you can just ask them that add more actions for Stripe, then choose this board. Okay, you need to create account here before you submit anything, right? You can also search here, for example Google Ads. You can see here that Google Ads is one of the most voted application in the feature integrations, right? So you can upvote it, right? So they focus on those things more, right? And yeah, that's how the application requests work. Okay, now there is one extra way to get your application done, integrate immediately inside Public Connect. Okay, so that extra way is, if you go to forum, there is something area called tips and roadmap, and under there you get this particular application integration guide for developers. So the application which you want to connect, the developer can use this documentation to connect their app in Public Connect on their own, because backend is open for everyone, right? Or else if you are a developer, then you can use this documentation as well. Okay, if your use case only is related to trigger, which is not available in Public Connect, but your application does have webhooks, then you can choose the generic webhook as a trigger and start setting up trigger immediately. Okay, for actions you need the API, and you either can you can use API module of Public Connect directly in the workflow, or you can create your own custom app, right, which will be with your own logo, with your own name, whatever name you want to give it, right? And you can set up everything and customize it as well. Okay, so yeah, this is how you need to contact the support. Make sure you always share screenshot, videos, workflow name, task history ID, and also you search before you post the questions, right? So this is a standard procedure. You can also email them your questions on admin@publi.com, and you will get the ticket ID for that. Okay, so there is another option. The third option is you can post in Public Connect Facebook group, where most of the time I will be answering your question, because I am super active in Public Connect group, right? So those are the three ways, okay, which you can use to get the support for Public Connect workflows or automations. Okay, so see you in the next video. Till then, make sure you follow me on the YouTube. Okay, goodbye, thank you.